Robin Williams. Behind the endless laughter is a life full of suffering and endless battles. What tragic things did Robin Williams have to go through? Let's discover the surprising and regretful story of this legend in today's video. Childhood and family background. Robin McLaurin Williams was born on July 21, 1951, in Chicago, Illinois. Although he grew up in a well-off family, Williams's early life was not easy. His father, Robert Williams Sr., was a successful real estate executive, and his mother, Lori McLaurin, was a fashion designer who also had a passion for art and creativity. Although the Williams family did not lack material things, from an early age, Robin had to deal with a sense of loneliness and lack of attention from his parents. In the Williams family, Robin's father was described as a strict man who rarely expressed his feelings and did not easily show support for his son's interests or desires. His coldness and strictness created a great distance between father and son. Robin often recounted that his fathers never showed him love or support, which made him feel unappreciated. His father's lack of attention not only created insecurities, but also created deep psychological wounds for Robin, which he later struggled to heal. In contrast, Robin's mother was a creative and artistic person. Lori McLaurin always encouraged Robin to develop his creativity and find joy in the arts. However, she did not have the strength to deal with her son's emotional needs. She loved art, but could not understand her son's psychology. Although his mother was kind and tried to nurture Robin's creativity, she was unable to provide him with adequate emotional support, especially when his father was absent in expressing affection. Robin Williams shared that since childhood, he had to find ways to attract attention from people around him, especially from his parents. And the way he did this was through jokes and funny stories. That is why Williams always showed humor and charm in relationships. He realized early on that when he could make others laugh, he would be noticed and feel valuable. Humor became an indispensable part of his life, not only as a tool for entertainment, but also as a way for him to seek affection and acceptance from those around him. However, the feelings of loneliness and lack of support in his family created a Robin Williams with a sensitive and vulnerable soul. The lack of family affection in his childhood left a deep mark on his psychology. Robin always felt that he needed to do more to get others to pay attention to him and love him. Humor, therefore, is not only a means to connect with people, but also a way to hide the psychological pain he is carrying inside. Robin Williams started his career in the entertainment industry with a solid foundation, but his path to becoming a legend was not an easy one. Starting his career in the entertainment industry, after graduating from high school in San Francisco, Williams decided to pursue a career in the arts and enrolled at Juilliard University in New York, where he studied with Christopher Reeve, who would later become Superman. While Reeve was known for his heroic roles, Williams excelled at conveying emotion and creativity through comedy. At Juilliard, Williams not only learned the fundamentals of acting, but also honed his natural comedic talent. However, his early years at Juilliard were not easy. Despite his outstanding talent, life at school was not smooth. Williams felt insecure and at times unrecognized by his teachers. However, these challenges motivated Williams, encouraging him to find ways to assert himself outside of school. So, after graduating, Williams began participating in stand-up comedy clubs in San Francisco and New York, where his style of humor was quickly recognized. Entering comedy clubs, Williams demonstrated a natural, explosive, and creative style of humor. He not only told jokes, but also made the audience laugh by acting emotionally, portraying many different characters in the same story, and constantly changing the speed and tone of his voice. It was this special style that attracted the attention of people in the entertainment industry, especially television producers. Mork, a naive and humorous alien, became a prominent role model in Williams' career. Mork's character was completely different from the smart, cold characters that the audience had seen before, and Williams breathed new life into these alien characters with his unique comedy style. Mork was not only a simple, humorous character, but also reflected a sincere curiosity for the human world, which made the audience love him immediately. The creativity in Williams' portrayal of Mork's innocence made this character one of the most memorable images in television history. It was the combination of charm, innocence, and love for life that created an unforgettable mark in the hearts of the audience. Robin Williams' career peaked in the late 1980s and early 1990s, when he quickly established himself as one of Hollywood's biggest stars, with his outstanding acting ability and unique comedic style. History of his career. One of Williams' most memorable roles was in Dead Poets Society, 1989, where he played John Keating, a literature teacher at a private all-boys high school. With his passionate and charismatic performance, Williams transformed Keating into a symbol of freedom and creativity in education. The famous scene of Williams standing at a table and saying, "Carpe diem," live each day to the fullest, has become one of the classic moments of cinema, inspiring millions of people. Dead Poets Society was not only a commercial success, but also highly appreciated by critics, winning many awards and nominations, including an Oscar nomination for Williams for this role. Previously, in 1987, Williams made a strong impression with his role in the film Good Morning, Vietnam. This time, he played Adrian Cronauer, a military DJ broadcasting for the U.S. Army in Vietnam. With the ability to skillfully combine humor and seriousness, Williams brought an extremely fresh and different image, expressing the contradiction between the character's joy and optimism against the fierce war context. This role not only earned him an Oscar nomination, but also helped Williams affirm his versatile acting talent, capable of making audiences laugh, but also deeply moving them. However, the most iconic and perhaps outstanding role in Williams's career must be Mrs. Doubtfire, 1993, a classic family comedy. In this film, Williams transformed into Daniel Hillard, a single father who disguised himself as an elderly mother to be closer to his children after a divorce. Dressed across Doubtfire, Williams not only brought hearty laughs with humorous situations, but also demonstrated his skillful acting, turning this character into a symbol of family love and fatherly sacrifice. The blend of humor and genuine emotion made Mrs. Doubtfire one of Robin Williams' most successful films, while affirming his ability to perfectly transition between comedy and drama genres. Robin Williams' acting style, with its blend of humor and deep emotion, and the ability to change his image quickly, has made him an irreplaceable movie star. Audiences are always fascinated by his ability to constantly transform in each role, from funny, naive characters like Mork to deep, emotional characters like John Keating in Dead Poets Society or Daniel Hillard in Mrs. Doubtfire. Williams always knows how to draw the audience's emotions into each scene, making them laugh and feel deeply, thereby creating impressive cinematic works. Although he was known as a comedian with the ability to make people laugh, Robin Williams faced deep internal struggles that not everyone knew about. The cheerfulness and humor he displayed on stage and in films was just a facade, hiding the undercurrents of depression and mental health issues that Williams struggled with for much of his life. The story of depression. Although Robin Williams is widely known as an icon of humor and joy, few people know that he struggled with deep internal struggles for many years. On stage, Williams was an artist with the ability to make any space come alive and full of laughter. However, behind those smiles was a soul filled with anxiety and depression. Every time the cameras stopped rolling and the audience left, Williams faced a dark world in his mind. Speaking about his life, Robin Williams once shared in an interview that he felt lonely despite being surrounded by millions of fans. The success he achieved in his film and comedy career seemed unable to fill the void he felt in his personal life. "I am a very lonely person," he admitted. "Sometimes I feel like I am isolated from everything around me." This feeling of loneliness was not only due to the bustling life of a Hollywood star, but also because of the mental pain he had to endure for a long time. One of the factors that caused that loneliness was the pressure from his career. As a big star in the film industry, Williams felt that he had to always be a source of joy and laughter for everyone. He always carried himself with the image of a cheerful person, but this pressure became a big burden. Although his films and shows brought joy to millions, he could not find joy for himself. He said that, for him, whenever he was not around an audience or cameras, he felt like a stranger in his own life. An integral part of Williams' life was his battle with alcohol and drug addiction. Although he once shared that these stimulants initially helped him feel more comfortable in difficult moments, they were also the cause of pulling him into a spiral of addiction. Notably, Williams had to deal not only with addiction, but also with shame and anxiety about maintaining his star image, even though he felt he had no control over his own life. In the early years of his career, Williams had to go to treatment to overcome his alcohol and drug addiction, but his battle with addiction continued for many years. These hospitalizations were not the only one. Williams struggled with depression, a disease he called a monster that lurked in his life. Depression left him feeling exhausted and sometimes hopeless, as if he could not escape the darkness that surrounded him. He tried many different therapies, from psychotherapy to drug treatments, but everything seemed to only alleviate some of the pain in his heart. Even at his worst, Williams felt like he was living in a play that he could not escape, no matter how many times he tried to find a way out. Despite his efforts to overcome all difficulties, mental health problems did not easily leave him. In the last years of his life, Williams's condition became more serious when he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. This is a neurological disease that severely affects his ability to move, causing his body to gradually lose the control he once had. This only exacerbated the feelings of despair and loneliness he felt as he dealt with physical and emotional changes while maintaining his public image as a smiling star. Williams has said that Parkinson's disease left him feeling trapped in his own body. The feeling of not being able to control his body's movements made him feel like he was slowly losing himself. He went from being able to perform comedic roles to someone who could no longer control his own body and emotions. The disease left him feeling exhausted, not only physically but also mentally, as it made him unable to live as himself. Robin Williams was not only an icon in his career, but he also had a personal life full of ups and downs. Despite his reputation for humor and talent, he faced unstable relationships, especially in his marriages, family, and relationships. Although he was married 3 times and had several prominent relationships in his life, personal problems and the pressures of his career put a strain on his family life. Williams' first marriage was to Valerie Velarde, a dancer he met while he was a student. They married in 1978 and had a son, Zachary, born in 1983. However, the marriage gradually fell apart as Williams became more famous and busy with his career. Their relationship was heavily influenced by the pressures of his work, along with Robin's problems, including alcohol and drug addiction. After 19 years of marriage, they divorced in 1988. Although the marriage ended, Williams maintained a good relationship with Valerie and their son, which shows his love and responsibility for his family. Shortly after the divorce, Williams met and married Marcia Garces, a healthcare worker and his manager. The couple had 2 children together, daughter Zelda Ray Williams, born in 1989, and son Cody Allen Williams, born in 1991. During this time, Robin Williams seemed to find stability in this relationship. However, like many other celebrities, his fame brought new challenges to his family. Although he tried to maintain a family life and balance between work and family, psychological problems and stress from his career were still a big challenge. After nearly 20 years of marriage, Robin and Marsha also decided to divorce in 2010, which caused Williams to face psychological difficulties once again. Williams's third marriage was to Susan Schneider, a graphic artist he met in 2007. Although they were married for only a few years before they died in 2014, this relationship was somewhat more stable. Robin once shared that Susan was the one who helped him overcome many difficulties in life, including the Parkinson's disease he suffered from before his death. This relationship, although not long-lasting, brought him the last moments of peace before his life ended. However, the problems in Robin Williams's marriages did not only stem from his career and work, but also from the complexities in his psychology. Known for his sense of humor and ability to make people laugh, Williams was also deeply lonely, which made it difficult to maintain relationships. Throughout his career, he struggled with personal issues, which was the reason his marriages struggled. For the most part, Williams was a devoted father and husband, but his mental health and illness made it difficult for him to maintain a peaceful family life. Ultimately, despite the ups and downs in his relationships, Robin Williams was a wonderful father and friend to his children. The relationships in his life were a reflection of a man who lived a life filled with hardships, struggles to overcome himself. But as he shared in many interviews, he always tried his best to balance his career, his love for his family, and his battles with himself. Tragic end and death. Robin Williams' death on August 11, 2014, at the age of 63, was a shock not only to his family and friends, but also to millions of fans around the world. Williams was one of Hollywood's biggest stars, renowned for his acting ability and boundless humor. But in the end, he faced a battle that even his smiles could not soothe. At the time, there was initial speculation that Robin Williams had committed suicide. His smiling appearance on stage could not hide his inner struggles, and his death caused a wave of surprise among the public. However, after a thorough investigation by his family and doctors, the official cause was determined to be an extremely rare and serious disease, Lewy body dementia. This is a neurodegenerative disease that has a profound impact on the body's cognitive and physical functions, causing the patient to experience both mental and physical pain. In fact, before his death, Robin Williams was not aware of the severity of this disease. He began to have strange symptoms in 2013, including fatigue, loss of body control, difficulty speaking, and some memory problems. He went to the doctor and was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. However, Lewy body disease, a disease with similar symptoms, was not detected immediately. This led to indescribable suffering, increasing Robin's feelings of helplessness and despair. Therefore, the death of Robin Williams is not only the loss of a star, but also an awakening to the world about neurological diseases that threaten human life and are little understood. Although he tried to endure and continue working in extremely difficult circumstances, his illness and depression prevented him from maintaining his usual optimism. This opened up a strong dialogue about mental health in society, especially for celebrities, when they are faced with public expectations and cannot escape invisible pressures. Williams's passing also highlighted mental health issues, especially depression, that many people, including artists and celebrities, face in the dark. Before his death, Williams shared several times that he felt lonely and hopeless, despite always being the one to bring laughter to others. His life, with severe depression and a rare neurological disorder, has made many in the entertainment industry reflect on the sensitivity in dealing with mental health issues. Robin Williams, one of Hollywood's biggest names, left his mark not only through his comedic roles, but also through his meaningful actions in life. But his legacy is more than that. It is his lessons on creativity, compassion, and the importance of mental health. Have you ever wondered how a legendary star like Robin Williams will be remembered? Let's explore the profound impact he has left on the entertainment industry and society. Legacy and influence. Robin Williams' legacy continues to live on in the hearts of fans and popular culture. Not only is he one of the greatest comedians of all time, Robin Williams is also a multi-talented artist, a model of creativity, and a deep understanding of humanity. His career not only left behind memorable films, but also played a significant role in changing the way we view mental health and care about these issues. Williams is known for his ability to transform any situation into an emotional comedy performance, while also showing depth in his socially charged roles. One of his most notable achievements is his constant creativity in each role. One of the most notable examples is Aladdin, 1992, the famous Disney animated film, where Williams played the role of Genie, a quirky but extremely lovable and energetic character. With his excellent improvisational skills and distinctive voice, Williams created a new icon in the history of animation, making this character one of the most memorable animated roles of all time. In addition to his acting career, Robin Williams is also an active philanthropist. He has devoted a lot of time to participating in organizations that help people in difficult situations in life, especially those who are facing depression, illness, and mental health issues. Williams understood the pain that people with depression can go through, and he was not afraid to share his own experiences with the public. He participated in campaigns to raise awareness about mental health and supported organizations that support those affected by these illnesses. More than just an artist, Robin Williams was also a father, a friend, and a great inspiration to the community. Throughout his life, he not only inspired those around him, but also helped raise social awareness about issues that few dared to face. Although his career faced many challenges and sufferings, his love and dedication to his work and society will always be remembered. Robin Williams' legacy lives on not only through the films he starred in, but also through the characters he portrayed so vividly. The film Good Will Hunting, 1997, where he played a psychiatrist who helps Will Hunting, Matt Damon, overcome difficulties in life, brought Williams an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. This was a role in which he showed great emotional depth, not only highlighting his acting talent, but also a testament to his understanding of complex psychological and emotional issues in life. Although Robin Williams has passed away, his works and influence live on. His legacy will continue to be an indispensable part of cinema and an inspiration for generations of artists and art lovers around the world. Robin Williams' films and roles will forever be imprinted in the minds of those who love cinema, and the name Robin Williams will always be mentioned as a symbol of talent, compassion, and endless creativity. How do you think his legacy in the entertainment industry will be remembered in the future? Share your thoughts on his memorable roles and the influence Robin Williams had on you. Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. We would love to hear from you. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more interesting updates. Thank you and see you in the next videos.